Okay, let's start the discussion. So last day we have done the paper, and today we need to discuss it, and going to discuss the paper with one of your papers, one of the questions, like one of the candidates. That's the analyst paper, using that, and I'm discussing it. So please go through this again. So what you can do is like you cannot review the paper, but still you can watch the video later after the discussion, right? So please understand this now, and later you can watch it and understand if anything missing there. Okay, first is like you are given two numbers and asking in the decimal format. When a binary number is given and when somebody is asking you to convert that binary number to a decimal format, so you have to remember the abacus, right? We have learned, we have implemented abacus there. And so this is for the decimals, but this can be implemented for binary as well. In decimal, you have ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, etc. Ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, 100,000s. So that is what they are in the decimal. Yes, you can see your marks. I'll show it now. Just wait, right? I'll show you your marks first. Just give me a few seconds. Let's go to this. Okay. So there are 13 students participated for the examination, and all 13 got their marks. Okay. So the highest is 93, and you can see the other marks also. Quickly see your marks, right? Okay. So some are still just joined to the classes. I'm not worrying about them because they can improve with the next. Without any doubt, they can improve. But if you have joined previously, if you got less marks, you need to consider a little because you need to improve yourselves, right? Okay. So let's move to the paper now, and let's discuss it. After that, you will get some idea about what you missed. Okay, when you are converting, so I said that ones, tens, hundreds, thousands. So this is how the abacus, 1, 10, 100,000, then 10,000, 100,000. This is how it goes. But in binary system, you have only ones, then not tens, twos, then 2 into 2, that is 4, then 2 into 2 into 2, that is 8, then 2 into 2 into 2 into 2, that is 16, then 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2, that is 32. Always it doubles, right? Here it doubles. Double of the 1 is 2, double of 2 is 4, double of 4 is 8, double of that is 16, double of that, 2 times of that is 32. Always it double. Then place this here, you can see 1, 1, 1, 1. So when you have 1, 1, 1, 1, that is 1, 1, 1, 1. So what is 1, 1, 1, 1? You have 8, 4, 2, and 1. It's very easy. 1 from 8, 1 from 4, 1 from 2, and 1 from 1. 8 plus 4 is, then you have to add them together, right? 8 plus 4 is 12, plus 2 is 14, plus 1 is 15. So the first 1, 1, 1, 1 is 15. Let's see the next one. Next one, you have 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, triple 0, again 1, 0, 0, 0, double 1. So let's count it. 1 plus 2, 1 plus 2 is 3, no 4s, no 8s, no 16s, 32, 32 plus 3 is 35. So it is 15 and 35. It's very easy. That is how we calculate using abacus. Okay, let's move to the next. Anything unclear, you can ask. The next question asking, the number system use 10 symbols is decimal because binary use only 2 symbols. hexadecimal 16 symbols, octal 8 symbols, and decimal 10 symbols. Binary number system 1 and 0 only. Hexadecimal number system 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, A, B, C, D, E, F, 15 symbols. Octal number system 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Decimal number system 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then choose the correct answer. But you are given few answers in front of that. You have to select among the given set. It's like actually fill in the blanks using the given set of answers. Top level domain of ni.lk is lk. LK, yes, LK here. Is used to transfer large files from computer to another. Large file transfer protocol, FTP, file transfer protocol, FTP. The relationship in between domain name and IP address on the internet is denoted by domain name system. Can be used to find the unknown web pages, search engines, you can search. Separate username and domain name. Separates username and domain name, email address. Email address, one side you have username, the other side you have the domain name, in the middle you have add. Dasun add jits.lk, Danuli add gmail.com, something like that. One of the most important protocols email transfer is SMTP, that is Simple Mail Transfer Protocol. Protocol means set of rules, right? Protocol is set of rules. SMTP means Simple Mail Transfer. Simple mail transfer. It is a protocol used to send emails. FTP is file transfer protocol. A protocol or set of rules used to send the files. The domain name system, DNS. What is that? That is similar to our phone book. In your phone book, you save the numbers. When you want to save some number, you save the number, you dial the number, then save by name. Similar to that, when you want to save a web page or website, we use the domain name, facebook.com, google.com, gmail.com, ni.lk, what else? Donates.lk, gov.lk, ikman.lk, daras.com or daras.lk. Likewise, those are domain names, but the computers. Similar to the mobile phone. Mobile phone cannot remember the names, even though we save that in the phone book. After saving that in the phone book only, so it will recognize this name is this number, but normally it recognizes the number, right? When you want to take a call, it will take the call to particular number because it cannot find the name and call. Okay, for an example, I want to call Danuli or I want to call Kavin. I cannot just type Kavin and call. If Kavin's name number is in my phone, yes, I can do. Kavin's number එක මගේ phone එකේ තිබ්බොත් මට පුළුවන් Kavin කියලා search කරලා call කරන්න. හැබැයි Kavinගේ number එක නෑ, නම විතරක් මන් දන්නේ. Can I call? Okay, for an example, can you call Gotabaya Rajapaksa by just typing Gotabaya Rajapaksa, then call? No, you need to have the number. Otherwise, you could call and scold him what you have done to the Sri Lanka. But the thing is, you cannot find the number like this. You cannot type the name and call. That is not possible, right? So therefore, you need the number. Telephones are using, these telephone lines are using number. Okay, therefore telephone numbers are using telephone, like mobile phones or telephones, they are using numbers. But the thing is to remember that we are using names. In the internet environment also the same. These websites are having numbers. These numbers are called IP addresses. These websites got numbers. These numbers are not telephone numbers. These are called IP addresses. Right? These website numbers are called IP addresses. When you want to access that website, this website is converted to a name. That is done by something similar to phone book, and it is called DNS. Here, for an example, see this. I just want to go to google.com. I'm typing ping www.google.com in my terminal or command line. It will display a message like this. That includes a number. So I will copy that number. And I'll go to the web browser and paste this number. You can also paste this number in your web browser, not in the search engine, in the address bar, right? In the address bar of your web browser, you can type that. Just copy the number again. Copy it again and just paste it here. You can also do the thing. Do not search, just type this in your address bar of your browser. I have sent you the number also. When you click on this number, when you type this in the address bar, you can see it's directly accessing Google website. That means if we knew the number or the IP address of Google website, we could access that using the number, but that is not possible, right? Is it possible to remember all the numbers like this for all the websites? So it's a headache. Therefore, there is a converter. That converting fellow or converting party is called DNS, domain name system. Okay, that is what converting the domain name to IP and IP to domain. And domain name is this one, this end part, this LK part or .com part or .gov part, .edu part, .ac, .lk, .uk, .un or the .nz for New Zealand, .pk for Pakistan, .in for India, .us for United States, .uk for UK, .jp for Japan. These are called top level domains, top level. .com, .org, .biz, .info, mail, .gov. These are also top level, right? Okay, let's go to the next question. So I have discussed few theories around. Okay, the next is the device that can be used to prevent accident to the computer from sudden power outages is UPS. We are using UPS too, right? Before, like when we connect a UPS to our computer, the advantage is when power fails, it will give us some time to shut down the computer. Computer shut down karnakam podi velaවක් දෙනවා නේද? It will give us some time to shut down the computer. That is uninterrupted power supply, UPS. When you connect that to the computer, you will be given that time. That is UPS. Decimal number 51 in binary. Number is given and you are asked to convert that to binary. The easiest way is divide by the base. What is the base of binary? Base is 2. 51 divided by 2. It's 25. You have to write the remainder. What is remainder? 25 remaining 1. Because 25 into 2 is 50. Then 1 is remaining. Divide by 2 is 12. But 12 into 2 is 24. And therefore it's remaining 1 again. Divide by 2 again. This time it is 6. But nothing remaining. Remainder is 0. Divide by 2 again. And it is 3. Nothing remains fully divisible. 6 is divisible by 2. But 3 is not divisible. When you divide 3 by 2, it is 1. 1 into 2 is 2. Remaining is also 1. Therefore, you can take the number from bottom to top and you can call that 110011. 110011, and that is the binary representation. Likewise, if it is a decimal, if you need to convert that to any other number system, you have to divide by the base of the particular number system. In case of binary, divide by 2. If you need to convert to octal, divide by 8. If you need to convert to hexadecimal, divide by 16 and do the same method. Bottom to top need to be taken. Okay, let's move to the next. Switch off mode represented by on is 1, off is 0. On is 1, on mode is 1, off mode is 0. So that is why you have 1 0 in your power button. 1 0 like this. This is your power button symbol, right? So 1 indicate 0 is here. 1, 0. Actually, JITS also has the same symbol. 1 and 0. 1 and 0. So here 1, 0. Okay. So 0 is for the off. A student cannot open spreadsheet. Student cannot open the spreadsheet software on a computer. The reason is expiry of the trial period, corrupted spreadsheet application software, a virus, can be anything. This should come to the end. I think this is shuffling. They have enabled answer shuffling. That's the reason why it's moving here and up and down. But normally the answer should come at the end, right? One or more above reason කියන එක අන්තිමටම එන්න ඕනේ. හැබැයි මේගොල්ලෝ answer shuffle දාලා තියෙනවා අර complex mode එකේ. ඒ හින්දා තමයි answer එක උඩට යන්නේ. තනින් තැනට යන්නේ. But anyway, the valid answer is it can even be a virus, can be expiration of the trial period, can be a corrupted software, anything, any of these answers. Cannot be identified as a hardware error. So which system malfunction? Cannot exactly tell. Mouse is not working. Can be hardware error, but can even be a software error too. Can be a software error too. It may take longer time to start. Can be a hardware error. Can be software error too. Right? Requesting register the software using a license key. License key. Asking license key, it can be, it is software error, right? For sure. System
yes,
software. It's a software because it's not something about hardware. So they're asking cannot be identified as a hardware. Yes, this is a definitely, this is not a hardware error. So this is the one. But others can be hardware or can be software. So you can argue both sides. But here you cannot, you don't want to argue because this is surely a software. So they are here. What cannot be identified as a hardware error? This one cannot. Device that cannot be connected to computer using USB port, keyboard, printer, mouse can be connected, but alt monitor not possible. New monitors are possible. Alt monitors cannot be connected using USB. The reason for improper or disconnected network status is can be a software, can be hardware, can be a virus. So one of the above reasons, right? One or more of the above reasons. It can be one or more. Because it can be due to hardware, software, or virus, anything. So this is the answer. One or more of the above reasons. What is the answer when input A, B are 0 in AND gate? If both are 0, AND gate will result 0. If you can remember the AND gate, if both are 0, AND will return 0. Can you remember this? This is about AND gate. So AND gate behavior is, oh, not that. Let's go back. I'll use another node. There was another one. Grade 10. Okay, see here. OR gate, basically, if both are 0, OR gate will return 0. Right? Here, this is the symbol of OR gate. OR gate is basically maybe it's circuit like this, either this path or this path. If you turn on this switch, the current will go through this path and it will be complete. So it will work. If you turn off on this, still it will work. Both, still it will work. But if both are open, it will not work. Here, if both are 0, it will not work. That is the nature of OR. Here also, if both valves are closed, then water will not come. But one of these valves open or both are open, the water will come. That means if both inputs are 0, only the output is 0. All other occurrences 1. That is OR gate. But AND gate, it's like this. You need to close both. If both are closed, you need to open the both valves here. So this is the symbol. So if both are 1 only, AND is 1. O is 0 if both are 0. But N is 1 if both are 1. All other occurrences, it's 0. So not is inverting 0 to 1, 1 to 0. Not is inverting 0 to 1. This is the symbol, and 1 to 0. That is the nature of these gates. Move. So what is the answer when input A and B are 0 in AND gate? The 0. Shortcut key to copy, Control C. It's very easy. Central processing unit is built using logic circuits. We saw that logic circuits, physical computing. That is how the CPU is built. Memory is CPU built using logic circuits. What is the command used to align the text both direction, both borders? Center will center it. Bullets, nothing to do in bullets. Right align will align to right, but justify will align to both borders. Justify karama depattatam align both borders. So word processing software extension. DocX is word processing. W like Windows. Sorry, Microsoft Word. Microsoft Word. Right. Microsoft Word is okay, then the JPG, PPT is PowerPoint, JPG, PNG are images. Name the control structures in the program, describe them separately. What are the control structures? There are 3: sequence, selection, and repetition. Okay, very good. Sequence is when the data flow is moving down one by one. Sequence. When there is a decision and you have to go either direction, that is selection. So when it is like doing the same operation again and again, then it is called repetition. So you have to explain all 3, right? But only 2 explain here. But you better explain all 3: sequence, selection, and repetition. Sequence is the instructions executed one after another. Then selection, the instruction flow is selected based on a condition. You have right side, left side. Based on a condition, the instruction flow is selected. That is selection. Repetition is where you just do this repeatedly, again and again. File extension. File extension is, it indicates the type of file, and it is added to the end of file name after a dot. Okay, after the file name, there's a dot, and after that, there is a special few letters. These letters are used to identify or define the file type, right?
Don't ask me.
Sorry. Any question? Okay, 5 examples: docx, ppts, excel, jpg, png, mp4, mp3 nේද? ඔය ඕන තරම් තියෙන mp3 songs, mp4, mov, mkv, sb3, htm, html, all are extensions. These are to identify file types and the programs to open those files, right? Extensions are very important. Draw a flowchart to create stretch code to show the answer after multiplying 2 numbers. Right? Multiplication of 2 numbers. You can just enter the first number, enter the second number, and after that you can multiply them. So see. Okay, input 2 numbers. Okay, numbers, then multiply by each other. Display the numbers, and that is okay. So you can do this by zoom this, enter number 1, enter number 2, setting A to what is this? To 2 entry. But these are fixed values, so you can just send the answer to this, right? So this is okay, but this is just multiplying 2 entry only. So what about any other input given by the user? It's not considered. So when you're doing this, I think you can be more smarter. When writing this answer, you can write a better answer than this. So I expect you to write something better than this, right? Anyone else? Okay, I'll check with some other also. It's this question number 18, right? Oh, you have not provided the access, then how can I check your one? You will not get marks if you are doing like this. You have to share. When I said that when you are sharing a document, like go to share, right? Go to share. Then what you need to do? You need to set the permissions here. Don't put restricted. If you are putting restricted, no one can access. Right here, please change it to anyone with the link. Then copy the link and share. Because otherwise, what will happen? Otherwise, when you keep this general access restricted, we cannot view your paper and the answer script. Here, this happens. Sometimes you might not get marks for this one. Yes, you have not received the mark. Here, you want to access permission to check your answer. So you will not get marks for this. That's the reason. The reason is not you are not given the access. If you given the access, then we could access the paper and give you the marks. It's compulsory, right? This let's see his settings. Sometimes you could get more marks, but the thing is you have to provide the access. No, Tisal has not answered that. Well done. So easy question, but not answered. Right? So I don't know what is happening to you. Like when you're drawing, you are going reverse, right? When you were in the lower grades, you were doing good. But now what has happened to you? Okay, start. Then you can say input N1, N2. These are the two numbers. What I'm going to do with these two numbers, I'm going to multiply them. So I'm saying answer equal N1 multiplied by N2. And after that, I'm just printing it. Display answer. And this is going to end my program. Stop. Symbols need to be added. Start and stop symbols are ellipses. Then the inputs and outputs are having parallelogram. This is input, it's a parallelogram. It's output, it's also a parallelogram. This is a square. So this is the flow chart that you need to draw. Then what about the stretch code? The pictures, I'm not sure, it's not showing there. So that is like clearly instructed, use Google Docs for drawings and share the link here. So that's the thing, like why you can't read the instructions? No one has asked you to upload a picture there. Use Google Docs for drawings and share the link here. That is what the instruction. Follow the instructions. Because pictures are not showing there. There is not like it's not supporting that. It's only to paste the link. I don't think the picture will be like you can see that, but the thing is the instruction is here. So that is what they are looking at. Please follow the instructions. Can I see your picture here? No, I cannot view that. No, not able to view that even. So is it anywhere? No, I don't think. No, you got 0. The reason is that maybe you have tried but done it wrong way. So please follow the instructions properly. Google Docs use karanna ඕන share කරනකොට when you are sharing a document, go to share and then so here you have to do very simple thing, anyone with the link. Don't worry, no one will edit that. So here you have to see anyone link with the link is viewer. Normally it's as a restricted. Restricted තිබ්බොත් අපිට පෙන්නන්නේ anyone with the link. View, then copy the link and send it. This is same similar one. Somebody else has done that. Okay, what is the stretch code then? Okay, let's do it quickly. I'm erasing this one. Going to the control. Start from sensing. I'm going to ask question. Enter number 1. Okay. I'm getting the answer and saving the answer into the variable. So let's say there's a variable called n1 and there's a variable called n2. There's a variable called n answer. So 3 variables. So I'm going to set, first of all, I'm going to set the n1 to the answer. Then I'm again asking the question. I can duplicate. I'm again asking the question to enter number 2. And that number 2 I'm entering is updated to this n2 variable. Then I will take the answer variable and to the operation, I will multiply them together. What I need to multiply? I need to multiply the n1 and n2. Okay, I'm done. Then I'm displaying the answer. Say, can just display from the variables the answer. So play it, and you can see enter number 1, enter number 2. It's multiplying and displaying the answer. That's it. That's what you need to do. It's very simple. You can send the link now, but the thing is that when you send the link, it's still I'll not be able to read that. There's a problem. The graded one is already graded. That's the reason. You can send the link. I can review and tell you the answer, but will not be updated to the examination. Okay, good that you have done. But you could have like, is it the same link? Just give me a second. Plug into a power source. Okay, if it is the same one, that you have added the same one as your answer, yes, can be considered. But the thing is, like, it will take some time. You have to share this again. Yes, you have to share this again to Ms. Lakmali, and she will do the updation. But if both links are same, right, you cannot provide answer later. But this link and the previous link both are same, then can be considered. Okay, so this is the stretch code. Let's move to the next part. Question number 19. What is a malware? Give 5 ways to protect yourself from malware. Malware is a malicious software or harmful, hateful, or unwanted software. It's actually a software developed by the software or programmer, but the thing is, it's malicious, harmful, hateful, doing some damage to the computer. Yes, that is what malware is. Maybe so how to protect you? You can use updated antivirus software, or you have to use antivirus software and regularly update it. That is compulsory. The next is refrain from clicking suspicious links, refrain from downloading unwanted software. Do not download untrustful, magical softwares like, okay, Word 2023, 25, a new version. The magical softwares can be there, but don't be surprised by them and download and try to install them. So if it is suspicious, avoid them. And if in email, so if there is a suspicious attachment or suspicious link in email or chat, do not click on that. Another thing is like keep backups, right? Keep backups of the copies of important files, because then in case of accidental virus infection, you still have your backup. Then you can scan, especially external drives, pen drives. When you are plugging pen drives, external hard disk, you can scan first before connecting. Yes, when you're accessing internet, use a guest profile. Why? Because if you're accessing using administrator profile, the virus will also get the administrator privileges. ඒක හරියට අපි full privilege කියන්නේ අපි හිතමු මේ වගේ. So let's say there is a okay, there is a helper in a hotel. Only the helper is in the helper's room, or maybe the security in security's room. If a robber come, or if a person come, he will only access the security room. But let's assume the manager is there and manager has unlocked everywhere and manager is in the manager's room. Now if robbery happens, so what will happen? So he will even access the manager's cupboard and the manager's locker. So that is what that is similar in your virus scenario. If you are in administrator account, the virus can access everything. But if you are in guest account, virus can access limited amount of resources. 20. Draw a basic logic gates. Yes, we have done that already. We have done that already. The basic logic gates we just discussed: AND gate, OR gate, and NOT gate. There are 4 number systems. We learned that also. Binary 1 to 1 0 to 7 in octal. Base is 8. What's this? Base octal වල base 7ද? අනින්න ඉතනට ඔක්කක් ඔය වෙලාවට. Octal කියලා කියන්නේ මොකද? Octal is base 8. Decimal වල base 9. යකෝ මම එහෙම කියලා දුන්නෙත් නෑ. දැන් මට ඉංග්‍රීසි තමතක වෙන ඕලා කියනකොට. Decimal base 10. Hexadecimal base, you have typed the number of symbols, I guess. No, it's also wrong. No? So no, here binary is 2, it's correct. Octal is 8. Hexadecimal is decimal is 10. Hexadecimal 16. My God, how this can be like base 7, base 9? We never learned something like that. You have to count the number of symbols. 0 to 7, how many symbols? 8. 0 to 9, including 0, how many symbols? 10. 0 to 15, how many symbols? 16. Knowing the answer, you have written purposefully, you are doing something. This is malicious work. This is a virus work, right? Don't do that virus work again. So remember when we are answering these things, right? Okay, write down examples for hardware errors. Hardware errors, you can write any number of like mouse error, keyboard error, joystick error, monitor error, anything related to printer error, scanner error, all are hardware, right? Then software errors, you can say software not properly opening, not displaying the interface, maybe the evaluation period is over, software is corrupted, and software is malfunctioning. Maybe you cannot open software due to a compatibility issue, software not updating, no response, long time taken for the response, all these things. Here 4 reasons why it is important to set date and time in the computer. Otherwise, what will happen if your date and time are wrong? Some software application will not function. Some programs will not function. Some software will not function. That is the reason. And you cannot access internet. Internet will not function. Registration, license keys will get issues. And license keys or the registration details will be affected. And scheduled task will be affected. If you have scheduled tasks like virus scanning, scheduled downloads, that will be affected. Updates will be affected. So it's important to set the date and time in the computer. 5 smart devices and usage of those. Yes, washing machine, smart television, smart mobile phone, smart air conditioner, smart board, smart watch, many things, right? Smart board, smart watch, smart washing machine, smart refrigerator, smart TV, smart classroom, smart home appliances, smart kitchen appliances. Okay, VGA port is used for the keyboards? No, never. It's for the monitor. Micro USB port is used to connect smart devices? Yes, true. Not connecting the network is example for hardware error? Yeah, it can be. It's an example for hard. It can even be a software, but it is example for hardware. It doesn't matter. Can be treated. Only PS2 ports are used to keyboard and mouse. No, USB also. PS2 itarak neme. USB can also be used to connect keyboards and mouses. To connect a computer network only step is connecting the RJ45 connector. No, that is not the only step. We have to do some groundwork. We have to connect the switch, router. Many things are there. Operating system can't be used to change the configuration settings of the computer. Can't be used. No, it can be used. It can be used to change the configuration settings. Then there are standard formats for the numbers internationally. Yes, true. Standard number formats are there. There are 2 ways to display the screen in Windows 10. Tablet mode and PC mode. Yes, there are 2 modes. There is tablet. That is in the book. Drone camera is a mobile. Drone camera again. Drone. Let's cut the word camera. Not just the camera. Drone is a mobile and smart device. True. Drone is a mobile and smart device. Not just the camera. Drone is not for. Drone is just a pilotless plane. Parenthesis, brackets used for the HTML tag. No, it's less than, greater than mark. False. The mouse is not working properly. It's usually a software error. Cannot say that. It's false. Can be hardware error too. By using tablet computer, can't be connected to internet. Why not? The tablet can be used to connect internet. Can't be. No, false. Microsoft Word software can be used to type a letter. Yes. That's silly small question. File location address is not mentioned in the properties book. No, not mentioned. No, mentioned. So file location is there in the properties book. It's true. But not mentioned. Not mentioned is false. In repetition, steps and the algorithms are carried out from the beginning to the end. in an order, in repetition. Algorithm carried out from the beginning to the end, in an order. Huh? Repetition? In repetition, it should be happen like the same set of instructions should be repeated, right? Not in an order, start to the end in an order that is sequence. But here, fortunately, they have given true for the answer, but I think the answer is wrong. Because in repetition, steps are carried out from beginning to the end. That is true, but in the middle, so you have to repeat the same steps again and again. That should be there. That is missing here. So answer is false. But for your one, you got the answer luckily. But I'll correct the question, right? Number 56 can be represented in the octal digits. Yes, possible. 5, 6, both are valid in octals. That's it. Yeah, done. Okay, one question was there. That is question number 29. So you need to change that. So I'm going to change it very quickly. Let's see the marks after that. Test 3. Last question. In repetition, step of the algorithms are carried out from the beginning to the end in an order. No, it's false. With that, term test 3 quiz attempts. Is there any change of the marks? Highest is in the Anuli's one, but so others also got a good score. Some got like because of like not mentioning the links properly, some got less marks, but I think they will also get higher marks when they have mentioned this, if they have mentioned these links properly. That's the issue anyway. Others who got less than 70 doesn't matter, but you need to work little hard if you need any help. So especially these people who have obtained more than 80 marks, I think I don't want to help you now because you are now in good status. But the thing is like students who got less marks. So you don't worry. I will definitely help you to score 80s in the next exam, but you need to contact me, right? Please contact me personally. Tell me what are the issues that you are facing. Are you having language issues or are you having any practical issues where you cannot understand the thing or any other issues preventing you scoring the marks? Please let me know. Then I can help you by putting some extra effort and extra time to you and extra individual support. We can help you to hit 80s. I need you to do that. Those who are less than 70 marks, especially, please contact me. Tell me I got this mark. I need help in this areas. Then I can definitely help you. Okay, next day, same time, you have your next grade class, that is grade 9. That means you have to come to the class because you are advanced into the next grade in the next week. So please be online on the same time next week. Then good night. See you all next.
Thank you, sir.